I'm Nick Bell, I'm UAL Chair of Communication Design. I came up with the idea of the Early Lab, I guess, out of my own personal frustration as a graphic designer, as a communication designer, often involved in processes far too late. This first opportunity that we just happen to have is in youth mental health up in Norfolk with the Norfolk and Suffolk NHS Foundation Trust.
So I think the reason that we've taken the approach of engaging University Arts London and thinking about designing health services from a different design perspective is because we know many of the challenges we have in the health system, and how we struggle to engage young people, and how at times our services can feel like they're not fit for purpose.
Consultation in the standard format around service redesign and all of that can, to me, be quite deadly. So I'm kind of always interested in approaches which maybe open things up and allow people to work together and think and be in a different way.
Discussions in academic levels can just go round and round the vocabulary, and we lose the sensibility to feel. When we invited students to take part and apply to be with us at the Early Lab, we asked everyone to come to generally to a generous atmosphere in which what we were to create or deliver was a result of a collaborative process, so something that wouldn't be able to be created unless we worked as a group.
I think one of the reasons that we were selected is that we are actually all kind of oddballs. Even within our own specialisms, we're all kind of on the fringes of our, I don't know, our society, whatever you want to call it.
So one of the problems in the way mental health services, in fact health services generally are designed, is it's people like me, not trained in designing services, trying to have a go at what they think is relevant or might work for people. And it's particularly relevant for young people who only engage with services which they think are really for them and so seen as relevant for them.
If you were trying to sell Coke to children, you wouldn't kind of use a black and white image on, say, LinkedIn. It is us they're trying to get to, and we know best what we respond to.
Often designers come in at a late stage that you're really disconnected to the people who you're actually going to be kind of producing work or solutions for. So it's about kind of having, like, almost putting that connection in place earlier on.
This week's shown to me, reminded me that it's about that personal experience of both young people and the people who work in our services.
I found it really enjoyable. I've loved the people here I've been working with. I've just been like absolutely lovely. Everyone's really understanding, and we've actually making some really positive things that are coming out of it as well.
I'm very excited by this whole project. I think it will give us the ammunition to start to really drive change forwards in Norfolk. And because of links nationally, I think we can use that to articulate this around the whole of the country, really, and start to give people the confidence that things can be different and a way of how to bring that about.
If talking about mental health became more of an open thing, like just talking about physical health, then I think that in itself would be beneficial already, you know.
An educational outcome for it would be, for this particular approach of using design in this way, around clustering around issues transdisciplinarily, is to embed it in all existing courses.